How's it going, everybody? Angelo here, and welcome to the Shave Arcade. We are going to definitely bring some retro vibes to the future right here, right now. So this is very special. This scent is just beautiful, and you got to see what I'm talking about because it resonates with me on so many levels. And lots of you who've been watching my channel know exactly what I'm talking about. But this, my friends, is Royal Bloom by Adopted Acres Soap Company. And oh man, if the label doesn't tell you what the scent is, then something's wrong. But there it is right there. And but yes, so Doug Lane and his family make this on the farm, and it is a tallow-based soap that's tallow that actually rendered there on the farm, which is so cool. So farm has been in his family for decades, and you feel the love when you're using their products. And when you order from them, you get awesome packaging. I mean, they go through the whole nine. Nice handwritten notes and also packaging notes. Thank you, Eli, for putting my order together. So, but we're going to get into that. And I also have the matching aftershave. And what's cool is that Doug sends both if you want the sprayer or the flip top if you want to pour. But I left this on because beautiful bride, she got a hold of it first. She used it, and she used the spray. So I'm like, I'll just leave it on there because we're both going to definitely be using this back and forth and probably kill this tub pretty quickly. So we'll get into the scent notes in a minute. Hardware. Because, I don't know, something about the farm just kind of felt like nostalgia. Something, you know, back to the old retro and everything. I was talking about way back. So I'm going to be using a 1940s Super Speed. And it does have the notches out there for those of you who like to date code and stuff like that. Yes, beautiful, beautiful razor. And I'm going to be using a Gillette Super Nasset. And I have this awesome lather built up on my, look at that, fine 20 millimeter synthetic brush, which... And I saw Doug Lane at the Magnus Meetup 2025, month or so ago, 2 months ago. And seeing him in person is always a blast. It was definitely really good to see him again. And that's where I actually got this, was off the PIF table at the Magnus Meetup. So I figured it was only fitting I'll use the brush that I picked up when I actually saw Doug in person. So, and I got to give him a really big hug as well, which was really nice. And I'm using my Spot Prints Tron inspired Ready Player One glow. Oh man, that's so good. 3D printed bowl. Thank you, Spot Prints. Peter, you're an amazing man, done amazing work. Do check out Spot Prints. Just everything that he does is just beautiful work. Much like this, like what Doug and the family do over there at Adopted Acres. So kind of wanted to do this on camera. I usually don't, but I just wanted to show. So these come double wrapped, which is so neat. I do like that because typically what tends to happen, what I've noticed with a lot of double wrapped ones, is that there's not that much glue on them, which I like. So when I'm using razors, safety razors like these, especially vintage, you know, I don't want to have a bunch of heavy glue and everything inside of my razor. So put it just like that. Twist. Beautiful. All right. So let's get some water in the face and get into this shave. So, oh man, Doug Lane and the family over there, if you follow, go check out Adopted Acres for sure. I'll make sure to put their, they have an Etsy page, but they also do have their Instagram, stuff like that. Very active. And yes, you go check it out. Get to see the family and everything that they do, their projects that they have, you know, what's upcoming, what they got released and everything. So definitely do check it out. But as you can see, I got a good 3 days worth of growth. Woo, definitely need this shave. And this just smells beautiful. I mean, I am a sucker for rose. I love rose. And when I saw that something was going on over at Adopted Acres, having to go on with rose, I was like, this, yeah, we got to get it. And also, too, my wife absolutely loves rose. So we share a gigantic passion for rose. So much, I actually have one tattooed on my arm. So the obsession's real, folks. The obsession definitely is real. I do love rose scents, rose flowers, rose nylon. You know what I'm talking about? Come on now. You Golden Girl buffs out there. That's right. I have no shame. I love Rose. Favorite character. Besides B. Arthur, because B is just awesome. So, Dorothy. Anyways, back to this. But yeah, this tallow fits perfectly. And it does take some good water, some good hydration. So I did want to kind of build this up a little bit on the face so you guys can see. Plus, I've been watching a new guy, not new, but I mean, I've been watching Chris Lather Yeti. I'm going to also share his YouTube. And he's been doing Instagram lives, been doing Instagram content for a long time, and in the community for a long time in wet shaving. But he just started his YouTube channel. So if you're watching him, you want to talk about some gorgeous lather. That man has created an art form all his own, and it is a beautiful thing to watch. And definitely go check him out. I will link him in the bottom below in the description. But this, so I got water here, nice hot water in the sink. I wanted to take my time with this and build it up, as you guys can see. So beautiful. Now, as you know me, I like well hydrated, low structure. And this is definitely doing the trick. This is doing really nice. And those of you out there who might, want to go through and make a quick lather and go, sometimes you got to slow down. Sometimes you just got to take your time. Enjoy the process. Enjoy this thing that we do, Build it up. See what you can do. And you'll see. Beautiful. Very nice. I can keep adding water to it if I wanted to. And I only scooped, because I scoop just a little bit, probably about a nickel size. With nice scooper, guitar pick thing over here. And that's about all I needed. Build this up, and I got plenty in here, so definitely got plenty in there. And like I said, it's got some good hydration to it. You definitely see the sheen on it there. Great hydration to this. Bravo on this base. I do absolutely love it. Now, I've had the maiden voyage with the tub. She actually tub lathered it in the shower, and she tub lathered it, and she really liked it. So she got a full both legs, armpit shave with it. Really liked it. But the scent itself was just engulfing this entire bathroom. When she was using it, I'm like, I couldn't wait. So I could not wait to get my shave on. So here we go. And then we'll get into the scent notes. But what was this? Oh yeah. The audio feedback on these vintage razors is so fun. Here, I get a little closer so you guys can hear. Isn't that cool? Tell you, there's just something about these vintage Gillettes, vintage razors in general. I mean, the stories that they could tell, just like I'm sure over on Adopted Acres, on Doug Lane's on the family farm, the amount of stories and history, I'm sure, that is just enveloped around that entire area, that farm. I'm sure it's got to be some amazing stories. Probably something that you could actually, tell around, bonfire or something, roast some marshmallows and some s'mores, things like that. Man, that would be such a treat to sit down around, campfire or something like that, or on the, on the front porch, whatever, with the Lane family, hanging out, just talking and hanging, just that, just that laid back, just country relaxing on the farm. I mean, they do a lot of work. Farmers, I mean, they'll get the love that they should. They should definitely get a lot more, because definitely a backbone of our country. And farms, family farms like the Lanes that are out there, thank you for everything that you do. But also for being able to provide great products like this to all of us. I greatly do appreciate this. So, but the glide is just phenomenal. Goes real easy. No issues whatsoever. So, ready? Here we go. Okay. Top notes. Okay, ready? Gotcha. Yes, I'm going to say them. But yeah. So, while you're here, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, so that way when when I upload new videos, you'll be able to catch them. The moment they get released, you get notifications. And share it out to your friends. I do appreciate you. But top notes: geranium, okay, lemon, pear, okay, feeling me. This is building the top notes. Now, the heart notes, okay, Bulgarian rose, peony. There you go. Simple, beautiful, well done. The base notes, here we go: oud, vanilla, cashmere wood, and patchouli. But to me, what definitely is the star of the show is that rose. Oh, man. Rose and that little bit of oud kind of brings it so it's not too, I want to say floral, because rose is a floral, but it's like, it just kind of deepens it a little bit, but just enough that it's just like you're in just a nose in a bouquet of roses. Oh, it's just so good. That scent is what you want. And yeah, the peony does round it out as well with that floral note, but then the brightness of the citrus in the top, yeah. Now, when I smelled, after my wife used it and she used the aftershave, then the dry down after that is where I started to get like a little bit of the oud and the patchouli, those deeper notes, but still the rose, carried on as well. And that was really nice. I'm like, I need this scent. I need this scent. So, we asked Doug Lane. I'm like, Doug, brother, please, if you do a EDP, let us know, because yes, this is really something that I would definitely love to wear. Because if you're like me and you love rose, you love that kind of little bit of darkness to it with the oud and patchouli. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's just awesome. That just feels great. That feels so nice. this base, yeah, you can really do some work with this, guys. Really, really, really do some work with this. I mean, look at all that. I mean, like I said, I just put a little bit in there, not much, and I built a beautiful lather with it. Well hydrated. Works wonders. But this bowl too, man. If you check out Spot Prince. He's churning out some crazy work. Crazy work. I mean, the artwork that he does on these is just so cool. But man, look at that. This is just perfect. Coats well. Suspends the water on your face. Provides the glide and slickness. That's what you want. And that's what this is given. But I just can't stop going on about this rose scent. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. I mean, it's not airy. It's not poofy, like extremely like gigantic Santa Claus. It's nice and dense. Is what it is. It feels great. Feels definitely great. And I could just paint all day long with this, but I don't want to keep you guys here all day because I want to get to that aftershave, boy. Definitely want to do that. So here we go. Okay. Well, these vintage Gillettes, I always say, be mindful of the little blade overhang. Be mindful of the tabs. Okay? But that is a great blade. That is a great blade. If you can find them, Gillette Super Natas. See that? If you can find them, get them. Get them. Great blades. And they work really well in these vintage Gillettes. So, whether it be these, super speeds, flare tips, red tips, blue tips, 109s, Fat Boys, your Slims, Aristocrats. I mean, list goes on, you know. Look at that. Goes great. There we go. Careful with the tabs under the nose. Just like that. Be careful. There you go. See? Oh, yeah. And two. White t-shirt. Because watch him out. You know, I always remember seeing my dad, but also like my uncles and stuff like that. There's always a white t-shirt growing up. Around the house, everything like that, white t-shirt. And again, even my great uncle's grandfather, white t-shirt. It was like a staple. Working out in the yard, doing work, mechanic work that they would be doing. A little bit of a nick. I knew that was going to happen because I had a nick there from a different blade that I tried that did not go well. I knew I was going to hit it. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, definitely white t-shirts all the time. So like I said, nostalgia, that retro. I mean, that's all that I ever remember growing up. The 80s, early 90s. Well, as the men, they're around the house, things like that, doing work, white t-shirts. They're outside splitting wood for the wood stoves, white t-shirts. That was like a staple. Or if it was really hot, cut the sleeves off, cut the neck off, make a cut off, homemade tank tops, cut off shirt, white t-shirt. So, all right, let's rinse this and get to this aftershave, which is going to be nice. There we go. But I'm telling you, it's just hitting all the right spots for that rose. It's just, oh man, so good. Lingering so well, just hanging out. Okay. Ooh, I did get a good one there. Let me get a little bit of alum on that first before I do my aftershave. Yeah, I knew that was going to grab that one. Like I said, I tried a different blade I've never tried before, and it did not go well. It was a off-brand kind of blade that came with something. There we go. And yeah, nothing we really ever heard of. But that's what you get when you try things that are not, you know, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Anyways, enough of that. Look at that. Beautiful. I love this, like that artwork I adore. I mean, that's gorgeous. I love the way that came out. Bravo. A little bit there. Walla walla zip boom ba. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna need more. Sorry, babe. I'm gonna use this. Sorry. I'm sure just probably don't use it all. It's okay. I know a guy. Doug, I'm probably gonna need some more of this. Oh my goodness gracious. It's like I'm just literally with a just big bouquet of roses. And a little bit of peony over there. And it's just, but like deep. Not crazy, overly bright floral. No, this is deep. This is like love deep. Yes. Man. Check them out. I can't speak enough about it. Go check them out. If you do get it, comment below. Let me know. Do you have it? Do you have Adopted Acres? If you do, what do you have? Let me know. Comment below. Show some love. Doug Lane, the Lane family, all you guys, thank you so much for this. I absolutely do love this so much, and I cannot get over just how great this turned out. Bravo to everybody, and thank you for stopping by Shave Arcade. I'll see you next time. Bye.